The NBA season is only 2 weeks old here on ESPN. The Knicks come in with an anemic offense that is always hard-pressed to find their next basket. They're going to need something special if they want to compete tonight. They should find a tough matchup versus the Bucks, who come in with a high-octane offense that wants to turn every game into a track meet up and down the court. So, without delay, let's head over to New York, where Bob and Rod are ready to call the action in today's game. Welcome aboard, Hoop fans. We're here at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in New York. I'm Bob Steele, and I'm here with my partner, Rod West. Let's take a quick look at the starters. Any thoughts, Rod?
Sam Cassell comes in with one of the top free throw percentages in the league, and in a close battle, you expect him to come through for you at the stripe.
Okay, Rod, now let's head to center court for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. For the Milwaukee Bucks, at center, Irvin Johnson. At forward, Anthony Mason. Also at forward, Tim Thomas. At guard, Sam Cassell. Also at guard, Ray Allen. And now it's time to present New York Knicks. At center, from Utah, 6'11", number 51, Michael Zodiac. At forward, from Alabama, 6'9", number 34, Antonio Nicolai. At guard, from Tennessee, 6'6", number 20, Allen Houston. Also at guard, from Illinois, 6'3", number 30, Williams. At the other forward position, from Alabama, 6'5", number 8, Michelle Greenwell.
The Knicks get the opening tip. Passes. Houston launches from beyond the arc. Here's the first bucket of the game.
Houston comes clean right off that pick, and it was pretty simple after that.
Offense just doesn't get any more basic than that, but it works. Mason inbounds the ball. Cassell passes. Allen lets it go from the wing. Bounces it off the short side and in.
Now that's a guy that can light it up from out there. You have got to watch out for him.
The Knicks have the ball with a small lead, 3-2. Passes it. Goes with the crossover. 7 on the shot clock. Joliet has it. Big dice from the left block. Ripcord! Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. What screen? Passes. I got him. Allen launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Allen is a great outside shooter, but he made his match on defense that time.
Puts it up from a step inside the line, and it can't get it to drop.
Joliet must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Bounce pass. Uses the crossover. Puts up the shot.
Look at the replay right here, Bobby, and watch how he loses the defense.
Loses the D? He posterized the D. That was a fantastic move.
You're right. All he needs to do is go to that crossover for his score. It's as simple as that.
Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Pass to the paint.
McNice
Fires from the right block. Puts too much on it.
He had a good look, but the D stayed as tight as a new pair of shoes on a rainy day. This is going to be a real close matchup.
Allen launches from beyond the arc. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
He is too good from out there. Those threes are almost automatic.
Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes it. Gets stopped by Thomas. Nabbed by Cassell.
You just saw a really smart play on defense, Bobby. You watch for that crossover dribble, and then you get in there for the steal. That is textbook basketball.
Allen goes with the fadeaway. Gets the far iron, but it goes in.
Allen didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Sprewell inbounds the ball.
I got him.
The Knicks are at the controls. They're shooting 50% from the floor. Williams dishes it off. Lobbed. 7 seconds to shoot. Sprewell puts it up. Answers right back.
You'll sink those all day, Bob. What a nice shot.
Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Mason has the ball. Stopped home by Mason.
Mason didn't throw down the fanciest dunk right there, but it all counts the same.
I got him.
The Knicks
work it up court. They're 3 out of their last 5 from the floor.
Go, power stack.
Passes.
ISO.
7 on the shot clock.
Tee it up.
Houston puts it up from a step inside the line. Gets right iron, no good.
Houston has a decent mid-range jumper, so that's a good shot even though it didn't fall for him.
Turn 4-5.
Allen releases, gets it to fall. He's money from there.
I thought the D would have shut that one down in a hurry, but never underestimate this guy. He gets the job done.
Williams makes the pass. It's blocked. Sprewell gets it right back after the block. Sprewell capitalizes on the second chance opportunity.
A simple but effective pump fake gets him enough room to bury the J. That's a clever move.
I figured you'd like this play, Rod. He just nails the shot after shaking his man loose with a nice pump fake.
You figured me right, Bob. Call me old-fashioned, but a simple, effective move to get to the bucket? Who can't love that?
Mason with the inbound. 43 seconds here in the first quarter. Passes it. Allen takes a quick shot. Can't answer back.
They've got to be thanking their lucky stars that shot went wide. That should have been an automatic, too. It was so wide open.
Lob to the paint. They work it in. Kicks it out. Passes. 7 seconds to shoot. Takes a wide open shot. Bounces off the left rim and out.
That's a nice job fighting on the offensive court.
McNice gets the second chance bucket.
Bobby, that's the kind of shot he likes, and you can see why. Give him 2 points.
The Bucks
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down.
Pick him up.
The 3 ball is dropped in by Allen.
He won that battle from the perimeter. That's a great matchup out there. Couple of the best going head-to-head.
The deep 3 was missed by Williams. There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 16-11. The Knicks trail single digits after one, Rod. Any significant stats that leap out at you?
assists, Bob. Their offense is bogging down way too much in one-on-one situations, and teammates are not getting set up and aren't setting each other up. They need to create some more opportunities for each other like they've shown they can do from time to time.
Johnson throws it in. Cassell passes.
Watch power.
Cassell now has it. 7 on the shot clock. Uses the crossover. Puts it up. Sprewell swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game.
The Knicks
have it. They're shooting 50% from the arc. Out on the wing. They push it inside. McNice puts it up inside. The defensive rebound by Johnson.
McNice can't believe he blew that way, and neither can I. No excuse at the finish when you're that close.
Deflected. Fades away inside. Doesn't get it all the way there. Nice rebound by the 10-year man out of New Orleans. Just under 4 minutes here in the second quarter. Allen takes the turnaround J. Drops in his 14th point tonight.
Allen gets the bucket, but he's the beneficiary of one heck of an assist right here.
That's what a good teammate does. He gets you the ball right in the spot where you're most comfortable.
And after that, it's up to you to knock it down, and that's what he does right here.
McDyess inbounds the ball.
The Knicks
Can cut into the lead with a basket here. McDyess is asking for it in the post. In low. Rises up. Mason is going to be hit with a blocking call. That's his first foul of the game. He gets the first of two. Johnson will leave the floor. Yanks it down inside.
The Bucks
Bring it up. They're 2 out of their last 3 from the arc. Passes it. Pulls the trigger from the high post. Gets back iron and out.
The Knicks
Have the ball. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the floor. Now left wing. Gets cut off by Cassell. 7 seconds to shoot. Shoots with the clock winding down. Not this time.
Williams misses it, but you had a pretty even matchup out there. That could have gone either way. The Bucks
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Allen with the ball. Allen shoots from 13 feet out. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
I like aggressive deep, but that's a little bit too aggressive. Almost an assault. You'll pick up the foul on that one every time.
Substitution for the
Will
Knicks.
leave the floor. Yanks it down inside.
The Knicks
Are at the controls. They're shooting 35% from the floor. Passes.
Tee it up. Hit down. Get him.
Passes it. 7 on the shot clock. Ward hurls it from about 3/4 court. The shot clock ran out on them. They'll have to give it up.
That was some effective half-court defense there, Bob. By the time the offense had a second chance, the shot clock had expired.
The Bucks
Work it up court. They're shooting 66% from the arc. They work it in. Inside. Mason shoots. Can't sink the well-defended shot.
Mason met his match on defense. Hopefully, he learned something here.
Just over 2 minutes here in the second quarter. Passes. Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. Unloads about 20 feet out. Gets the front rim. Missed tip in by Thomas. Cassell has it.
The Bucks
Have the rock. They're 2 out of their last 3 from the arc.
Tee it up.
Pass caught by Allen.
Go, power step.
Goes with the fadeaway. Picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He's got 17 in the game.
Allen didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Sprewell with the inbound.
The Knicks
Head into the front court. They're 0 out of their last 6 from the floor. McDyess wants the ball. Puts it up. Can't answer back.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. Second, team foul.
He completes the 3-point play.
The Bucks
Would love to extend their lead this trip down. Bounce pass. Thomas takes a wide open shot. Corrals the ball by McDyess.
Tim Thomas had no one near him, and he still blew that shot inside. This is the NBA, not the NBDL.
Ward has the ball.
Ward jumps up. It's blocked. Bats it away. That's his second block of the game. Cassell passes it.
Early curl 89.
Launches from beyond the arc. Thinks his 20th point of the game.
Allen didn't have to rush that three because no one was near him. He just zoned in and let it fly. The Knicks
have it. They're shooting 30% from the floor. Inside pass. It's loose.
The Knicks
touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Mason will come off the floor. Kukoc throws it in. Allen, if he gets a three this trip, he'll have 4 3-pointers on the night. Did I really see that? Let's see it again, Rod.
Kukoc doesn't let anyone get in his way on these moves. If you try, you will get steamrolled.
I know I would have gotten out of his way, Rod, but then again, when you're 5'5" and $140, could you blame me?
No, Bob, but no excuses. Look at somebody like Allen Iverson. He only weighs $160 soaking wet. I expect you little guys to mix it up in there.
He completes the 3-point play.
The Knicks
bring it up. They're shooting 33% from the arc.
Pick coming. Watch out inside.
Passes.
Double.
Stolen.
Now, you got to like that pincher attack down low. You've got 2 of your guys crowding him. Chances are one of them is going to come away with the ball. The Bucks
have the ball. They're 3 out of their last 4 from the arc. Nice lay-in off the glass by Cassell. Puts it up off the inbound. Can't get the buzzer beater. We've reached halftime with the score 29-15. Let's throw it to Clark in the studio for a quick halftime recap.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Here's a quick breakdown of the numbers from the first half. The Bucks have been sharp shooting tonight. They're shooting a higher percentage on their 3-pointers, and that's been one of the major reasons they're winning. Ray Allen, in the first half, has a total of 20 points. A clear choice for our Sega Sports hot at the half player. That'll do it for now. Don't forget to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the end of the game. Now let's go back to Bob and Rod.
Substitution for the Knicks.
Mason inbounds the ball. Caught by Allen.
I got him. Open in.
Cassell dishes it off. Releases from 15. Can't drop the lightly contested shot.
Evan Johnson.
It's always tougher to hit a jumper while you're on the move.
He shows perfect concentration and control and knocks it down.
Get him.
The Knicks are at the controls. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the floor. Inside. It's loose.
The Knicks
turn this one over out of bounds. Cassell brings it up. He's 2 out of his last 4 from the floor. Allen shoots. Puts up a miss. Yanks it down inside.
The Knicks
work it up court. They're shooting 28% from the floor. 7 on the shot clock. Passes it. Houston from inside gets the front rim.
That's how you fight for the offensive rebound.
Defensive rebound by Cassell. Cassell is at the controls. He's shooting 50% from the floor. Bounce pass. Launches from beyond the arc. Cassell is credited the assist. That's his 5th.
They made a mistake right there. You cannot leave an NBA guy that open from beyond the arc. Even some of the big guys going to hit that shot. The Knicks
have the rock. They're shooting 25% from the arc. Williams passes the ball. The J was off the mark by Sprewell. Mason grabs the defensive board.
The Bucks
head into the front court. They're 4 out of their last 5 from the arc. Passes. Takes a turnaround J. Gets back iron and out.
Now let's score.
Williams now has it. Into the low post. Big Dice now is in double figures.
Houston is the kind of player that drives an offense. He can influence a game with his passing skills as much as with his shooting skills.
Cassell has the rock. He's 2 of 4 from the floor. Jumper was buried by Allen.
Great look and a great bucket right here. Let's check that out again, Bobby.
Oh, that was a nice feed, Rod.
And no doubt about that, but it's only an assist if the guy makes the basket, and he does right here.
McDice with the inbound.
The Knicks
Have it. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the floor. Williams makes the pass. Goes with the fadeaway. Nails it.
Bob, he did a real nice job of getting a difficult shot to fall.
Cassell brings it up. He has 4 points from the paint. Passes it. Takes a wide open shot. Takes his 24th point of the ball game.
Defense has to get a body on him out there. Make him think twice before he takes that shot. The Knicks
Bring it up. They're shooting 30% from the floor. Grab by Houston.
Keep coming.
Gets vertical. Goes glass on the layup. Cassell has the ball. He's 2 out of his last 4 from the floor. Passes. Mason with the ball. 7 seconds to shoot. Puts it up from a step inside the line. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Allen is usually deadly from that range, but the defense played him perfectly. The Knicks
Have the ball. They're shooting 25% from the arc. Bounce to the paint. Fires from the right block. The defensive rebound by Johnson.
You got to put the club on the ball when this guy's nearby. He'll snatch it before you know it.
Pick him up.
Houston puts it up. Puts too much on it.
Bob, the D did a really nice job making sure that that shot went nowhere. So good at that.
Johnson is at the controls. He's shooting 25% from the floor. Yanks it down inside. 48 seconds here in the third quarter.
Watch the pick.
Houston launches from beyond the arc. Off the mark.
Allen Houston comes away empty, but he was played pretty well on that. I'm not surprised he missed it.
Watch that look.
It's stolen. Pass to the paint. Swatted away, and it's loose inside.
You've got to love the rejection right there. That's how you play the game. Makes this old coach proud.
Passes it. Mason puts it up inside and hauls it in by Doliak.
Mason has just an average inside game, and that's the problem. You never know what to expect when he takes it in there.
Houston with the rock. Houston gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 9 in the game.
There's an example of unselfishness because the assist made that play. A guy like this out there is working for the whole team, not just his own personal shot percentage.
Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Allen. We've just finished the third quarter. The score, 38-23.
The Knicks
Came into the third quarter behind and end the third with a double-digit deficit. Any way to explain it statistically, Rod?
3-point shooting, Bob. When you're shooting this poorly from the outside, you need to abandon the outside shot and try to get something easier. High percentage shots will always help.
Sprewell throws it in.
Pick him up.
Williams passes.
Screen coming.
Leaves the ground. Doesn't get the finger roll. Why can't he drop those in from outside, Rod?
Well, it's hard to say, Bob. The shot is just not falling for him. It happens. He's usually pretty consistent from out there.
Rod, you have to explain to me how that happened on the replay.
Allen gets the bucket, but he's the beneficiary of one heck of an assist right here.
That's what a good teammate does. He gets you the ball right in the spot where you're most comfortable.
And after that, it's up to you to knock it down, and that's what he does right here. The Knicks
Are at the controls. They're shooting 30% from the floor. Passes.
Tee it up.
Passes it. Gets stopped by Mason. 7 on the shot clock.
Stand.
Goes with a fadeaway. Can't answer back. Yanks it down inside.
Sprewell was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession.
Cassell passes it. Seven seconds to shoot. Lets it go from 17 feet out. Doesn't get it all the way there.
He's almost a guaranteed deuce from that range, but the D kept a little bit closer than his shadow. He's going away empty-handed.
Kickback.
Need help. Tee it up. Ball.
Sprewell releases. Tickles it wide.
That's an old basketball move, but the pump fake, still good.
I figured you'd like this play, Rod. He just nails the shot after shaking his man loose with a nice pump fake.
You figured me right, Bob. Call me old-fashioned, but a simple, effective move to get to the bucket? Who can't love that?
Johnson inbounds the ball. Cassell heads up court. He's 2 out of his last 6 from the floor. Pass right wing. Allen lets it go from the wing.
That's what I like to see.
Not this time.
Allen has a first-rate mid-range game. Even though he missed that one, he has to keep taking that shot.
Zipper, 88 tip.
Passes.
You got ISO. Stay in, stay in.
7 on the shot clock.
Pick him up.
The steal. Thomas dishes it off.
Thomas snags another one to help his team keep the lead. Man, remind me not to bump into this guy on a crowded street. He might hurt you.
Mason springs up. Can't get the bucket, but he gets the foul and will go to the line for 2.
Tough call, Bob, but the right call. Too much contact during the shooting motion.
He can't get the first. He sinks the second. McNice with the inbound.
The Knicks
Work it up court. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Out on the wing.
Pick. You see. Through weak. Help down low.
Now in the paint. Elevates. It's blocked.
Bob, he has such great anticipation. He's easily one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Well, definitely, Rod. He lets their perimeter defenders take more risk when they know they have a big-time shot blocker backing them up like that. Passes it.
The D negates the shot. Man, these are 2 great players going head-to-head. That's basketball at its finest.
Williams passes the ball. Gets cut off by Thomas. Cassell has it. He's shooting 33% from the floor.
That's a great job to close after the crossover and get a hand on the orange. Quick hands right there, Bob. The Knicks
We'll take a timeout here. Sprewell throws it in.
The Knicks
Head into the front court. They're shooting 20% from the arc. Passes. Houston shoots from the top of the key. Gets the front rim.
Houston just can't get it going. And once you get cold, it's hard to get that hot hand back.
Cassell with an assist here. He'll have 10 assists on the night. Nabbed by Allen. Gets stopped by Williams. Inside pass. Allen unloads from deep. 3-point range.
Now let's score.
No way, no how.
Credit to D on stopping that three-pointer. Made him alter his shot just enough to miss.
Pass to the wing. Gets airborne. Hands it and gets his 11th point of the game.
This is a textbook crossover, Bob. Check it out.
Boy, straight past his man and he lays it in for 2. Pretty move. Mason inbounds the ball. Cassell brings it up. He's 2 of 6 from the floor. Allen has it. Seven on the shot clock. Unloads about 20 feet out.
That's what to do,
Gets
D.
the front
Now
rim.
convert.
Cassell has an amazing crossover, but if you can't score after making that move, then it doesn't matter.
42 seconds here in the game. Received by Houston. Uses the crossover. Gets cut off by Allen. Penetrates inside.
Defensive foul. That's
Watches
his first
the
personal
lay-in.
foul. First team foul.
He can't get the first. He sinks the second. Johnson with the inbound. Passes it. Cassell has the ball. He has 4 points from the paint. Cassell has the ball. Passes. 7 seconds to shoot. Shoots with the clock winding down. Doesn't get the tough shot. The Knicks have it. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. A long ball was off the mark by Williams. There's the horn, and the game is in the books. The final score, 43-28. Game's over, and that's it for us. Be sure to tune into SportsCenter to catch the latest news, scores, and highlights. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Thanks for joining us here at the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Bucks come away with a convincing 15-point win over the Knicks. They now move to 1-2 on the year. The Bucks moved to be just too much tonight. They shot a much higher percentage, and that ended up being the key statistic. Ray Allen ended up with a total of 28 points. He will get our ESPN Player of the Game. What a player. Well, that will do it for now. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you next game.